Hey, this is MassX with a brand new One Punch Man video, and if you haven't heard yet, of course, we have SSR plus King coming in the wheel. I'm going to go over both the wheel as well as SSR plus King. But so why would you even bother going for SS plus King? Well, really the number one reason, the only reason to be pulling for him is to boost your team speed. Why? Because he is faster than Sonic version 2. He'll have a higher speed because he gets that Awakening System speed boost, as well as his own speed is 20% versus Sonic's 15%. So that's pretty much the reason why. So let's first take a look at King first. Now, for his basic attack, he heals an ally target for 150% of his attack as HP. For his ultimate, it will inflict fear, and it has a cost of nothing like the prior King. To the enemy, seals 2 energy. The highest value takes effect for the same effect, blah blah blah. For 3 enemies with the highest max HP, the resilience/tenacity will be reduced by 60% of tenacity, and heals 2 allies with the lowest HP percentage for HP equal to 300% of attack. So yeah, there you go. Yep, heal, 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 and speed. So, his passive, when the battle starts, increases speed of same row allies to 90% of King's. Only when ally speed is lower than expected, permanently increases his own HP by 20. And for his Awaken passive, a drone will help to battle at his debut. Attack is 100% of King's basic attack, and HP is 800% of basic attack. The drone protect King from 90% damage of all types, excluding emblem skill and damage reflect. Thank God for CK, until the HP is lower than 1%. After any character takes action, the drone will deal damage to one random enemy by 350% of attack. It can be triggered up to 2 times. So yeah, he's a solid character. His Ultra Ultimate Energy Seal goes to 3, so that's really nice. Reduce Resilience Tenacity of the 3 highest HP enemies. All enemies. It goes to once you do the Ultra Ultimate. The HP reduce goes to 50%, and heals allies goes to 2 to 4. So that Ultra Ultimate is absolutely needed with him. His Extreme passive increase own speed by 16%. His 5P passive increases own speed goes to 20%. Increase row speed goes to 95%. And his Awaken 2 gets 2 drones. You can expect with his gearing, it is all about attack. You're going to be looking at using, of course, Monk or Flash, or of course, if you have the red gear, Fiery or Ninja. Pretty much says it all right there. But basically, you are going to have to go for speed on all your gears. That is a must. His buff gears, you're going to be looking for that ×3 speed bonus if you can get it. And everything else, you're looking at attack percentage as much as possible. So yeah, you know, like I said earlier, the one reason to be pulling for him is for speed. That is the biggest reason to be pulling for this character. Yes, it's nice that he has the 0 energy ult, always helpful. He's got the support heals, which is awesome. He's got the Energy Seal, which is amazing too. And the fact that he can reduce enemies' shields is absolutely stellar too. Will help a lot with the bomb era, not so much with Garu when the Awakened Garu Core comes to fruition. But right now for bomb era, that helps out immensely. But don't discount him for the Garu Awakened era either when that core comes in, because he is an Esper, so that's going to be incredibly useful too. There's really no cons on this unit except for one major one. Well, 2 major ones actually. One is you have to go all in on this character. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So if you cannot maximize this character, don't bother. It's that simple. The other thing is, well, as we're going to talk about in a second, he's a wheel character, so free to play, it's going to be nearly impossible, if not impossible, to get him at this point. One side note, not that we have a concern about it right now immediately in the next few months, but he will be countered hard by Flashy Flash when the awakened version of that character comes to fruition. So let's talk about the awakened wheel. Well, first off, if you finish and can complete the first awakened wheel, that will guarantee you OC1 for King, so that is nice. And in the end, it's a better investment than the normal polling route for people that do put money into the game. Now you're looking at, unless things changes, the max draw for wheel 1 to be 100 tickets, which equates to approximately 27,000 gems or 2,600 funds. Again, that's only if they do not alter anything. The good news is if you don't pull on the wheel, any tickets you acquire can be used for the next wheel event. And you really should not be pulling on this unless you have 100 tickets. You want to make sure you can do a complete wheel before you do any pulls. So there is a limit on the quantities for each item, so just keep that in mind. Once all the lesser rewards are claimed, you'll be able to get a guaranteed draw for the core rewards, the SS Plus materials. However, you also do have an incredibly small chance to also get core rewards on each spin. If you happen to get all core rewards before the drawing of all the lesser rewards, then you will instantly get the rest of the rewards, which is nice, but good luck. And all that means is you'll be able to move on to wheel 2 if you want to OC to your King Awakened. Max draw for the wheel 1 is 100 tickets. Like I said earlier, max draw for wheel 2 is 60 tickets, which equates to 16,200 gems or 1,560 funds. Once wheel 1 is completed, then you can open wheel 2. Once wheel 2 is completed, you can't reset, so there's no chance of going to OC 3 for King Awakened at this time. Wheel 1 is just enough to get the SSR Plus. Wheel 2 is for OC 2. But that's really the basic gist for the wheel event. So yes, good news is it's a much better deal for people that do put money into the game, but it is definitely tough for free-to-play players, and the likelihood of you being able to pull on this wheel is incredibly low unless you have an insane amount of gems and really need King. But the good news is any tickets you acquire during the time are going to roll over to the next wheel, so keep that in mind and make sure you maximize getting any tickets that you can during the event. But yeah, it's pretty much that straightforward, okay? So yeah, the wheel event's coming, SSR Plus King is coming. Is he a must-get? No, he's not. If you have Sonic version 2, he really isn't. If you've put all in on him, then be thankful that you did, because at least you have a pretty damn good speed character, and he can only be beaten by King, especially only if he is maximized. So keep that in mind. But in the end, King is a solid unit. Let's be honest, I say this all the time. Every Awakened unit is a solid unit, okay? You're just going to choose your needs, what you want, and what you want to invest in the game and your team. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.